Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini bonus reading. General as always. Let's dive right into the messages that need to come through here today for your mini bonus. And I don't have any questions in mind, just allowing the cards to communicate whatever needs to come through here today. We're going to start with these two decks by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, the Coffee Shop Gossip deck and the Love Me Not, Love Messages deck. All right, let's begin. What do you need to know right now? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Let's grab your first focus card. I'm guided to this one. Salty personality. Okay, so maybe you might be dealing with somebody who's a little bit salty here, or they might feel that way about you. It really could go either way. All right, so that could create some conflicts in your relationships. It doesn't necessarily just have to be your romantic connections either. This could be people that you interact with at work. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. I'm guided to this card. We have Love Me Not. So this particular deck, it either says Love Me or Love Me Not on the bottom. So let's read the message. Not the same like it used to be. Feelings from both of us has shifted. All right, so if the feelings have shifted, maybe that's why you're perhaps feeling that the person that you're thinking of is a little bit salty towards you, or again, it could be reversed. Let's add to this and see why this is going on. All right, so I'm going to pull from my Silhouettes deck here, and let's go ahead and grab some insight. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What's up with that salty personality? And why have things changed and shifted between the two of you? Let's see what else. We have divination, okay? The next message is toxic. So divination, sometimes it's best not to know. Trust and believe that what's meant to find you will, okay? And sometimes when we get too overly saturated in wanting to know every little detail as to what our future has in store, sometimes it makes way for very little wiggle room for the universe to do anything on your behalf. And there's this toxic vibe coming through here, Libra. So maybe that's why this is presenting itself in this way. That salty personality. You guys don't get along. You're not seeing eye to eye. And as it says, it's not the same like it used to be. Feelings from both of us has shifted. Clearly, it has shifted. Because it's telling you here, you got to know when it's time to walk away. It's coming through as something very toxic here now. So you're wanting to be made aware here. The angels want you to know and understand that you have possibilities here to consider. As long as you realize there are no limits, it is truly endless. So go live your best life today. And part of living your best life is removing yourself from situations, whether romantic in nature or not. If it's toxic, it's time to go. It is time to go. And then you've got lucidity. Clarity will come once we open ourselves to the truth of our reality. Sometimes painful, sometimes beautiful, but through our own epiphany, the sun can shine again. And that epiphany is what's going to get some of you guys to get yourself out of a situation where it's toxic, where it's unhealthy, dealing with someone who's salty. You guys are no longer getting along. Maybe the feelings are no longer there. Someone might have had a change of heart. That could have been you. Maybe you guys are just both on the same page and you guys are just constantly fighting and arguing and bickering. Maybe you're both salty towards each other. All right, because I have a feeling here through this shift that the love has dissipated and it's now coming through with this very toxic vibe. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a Twist. If you're new to my channel, guys, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners who would like to learn how to read tarot. And the majority of the cards, it does have upright and reversed meanings. So it really does aid you in learning tarot quickly, makes it very easy to learn them. The added twist here is that it includes new court cards as well as new oracle messages. So you're learning, but it's challenging you at the same time to really learn the meanings and expand your knowledge of tarot. All right, Libra. What else do we need to know here? Queen of Wands. So my divine feminines, you're coming through with this very fiery energy of the Queen of Wands. This is someone who's got a temper. Maybe you do have a temper, but there's also something about you that your masculine, I feel, is very attracted to because you're passionate, you're sexy. They love that vivacious energy about you. And you're not one to sit at home, you know, just letting life pass you by. This is someone who's a social butterfly. You walk into a room and everybody pays attention, you know? So if you're dealing with someone toxic and you know that it's time to get out, you also have to know and realize that you're not going to have any issues as far as finding love and romance again. So some of my feminines, I feel, if you're in this energy of the Queen of Wands, maybe right now, you're just being independent and detaching yourself from your masculine here. We do have Archangel Raguel, followed by the Emerald of Water. Okay, so Archangel Raguel, I am the angel who can restore harmony, heal conflicts and arguments, as well as mending understandings in your relationships. I can help you gain the wisdom to smooth out tensions and hostilities in your romantic connections. My presence can aid in bringing in peace, forgiveness, and the calm of God's grace and blessings. I can help you miraculously heal even the most difficult love situations. So, if it's toxic and you know this, if you're dealing with somebody that you're kind of getting kind of fed up and tired with their personality and how you guys interact, if you guys are constantly arguing and fighting, and if it just has not been good, Archangel Raguel is here to restore that harmony and peace and help it to heal. But you also have to trust your gut, Libra, that if it's not meant to be, don't try to force it into fitting into your life. You know, you can't fit a circle into a square. It will not work. And you need to recognize that. There's been a shift here. That's clearly communicated here. So maybe that's why we've got this lucidity card here, giving you the opportunity for that clarity in order for you to find that happiness that you deserve. You've got the Emerald of Water right next to it. Some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign too. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this can apply to any sign. Focus on the message. It says it's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. Love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who is meant for you. And if this person fails to recognize what it is that you are contributing to this partnership, you need to recognize that within yourself, Libra. You've got the Six of Wands. You've got the Six of Cups. Two great cards. Sixes represent growth in tarot. So you have the capability of being successful in your life, of welcoming in this victorious energy. That does not necessarily mean you're going to stick around in this toxic connection. That's anything but successful and victorious. So part of this vibe, I feel, is for you to create progress in your life by moving in a different direction where you can attract that success. Not just in your love connections, but it could apply to your career. It could apply to your family life, your relationship with your friends, people that you work with. This is you being recognized for those efforts. And then you've got the Six of Cups here. Okay, so whoever it is that you're focused on, they could certainly be thinking about you, feeling quite nostalgic about the happy times. But if those happy times are interlaced with toxicity and perhaps unhealthy attachments, you got to figure that out. Okay? walk away from it if it's no longer serving you. For some of you guys, you might be having reunions with people from your past. And if they're toxic to you, you need to not allow them back in. And lastly, we've got Archangel Gabriel. I am the angel known as the master of communication. If you're having trouble expressing yourself to your beloved, I'm here to assist. I can inspire writers, teachers, journalists, and artists to convey their messages with clarity and grace. I can help you overcome your limitations so you can finally say the right thing to the right person at the right time. If you struggle with conveying your emotions, call on me. I will be there for you. So this can apply to both of you. It can apply to you, Libra. It can also apply to the person that you might be involved with who's toxic to you, who's coming through with this salty personality. So if communication has been stifled and you guys have been struggling in that area, Archangel Gabriel is here to assist. But at the end of the day, what's going to work for this partnership is teamwork and collaboration with that Three of Pentacles. Without it, this connection is not going to work. Okay? Some of you guys could be focused on an earth sign here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So let's go ahead and grab some final advice here for you, Libra. I'm going to pull from this deck by Angelic Revelation 144, the Universal Heart Oracle Prophetic Love Notes from Spirit. So some final advice for this mini bonus reading here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What's the advice to wrap up this mini bonus reading here for you? Spirit is calling you to be a mentor, as you are able to give advice to someone who reaches out to you. Opportunities will soon arrive for you, which will improve your life in significant ways. You will be able to pursue goals you have been putting off. A sense of security flows into your life soon, as well as many social invitations and the opportunity to reconnect with close friends. Exactly right. That's why you've got possibilities here, and that's why you've got that Six of Cups, letting you know that people from your past will be returning. You know, that you will have the opportunity to reconnect with close friends or even family that you haven't seen in a very long time. But, you know, just the caveat there is if they're bringing toxicity with them, then you need to be mindful of who it is that you are allowing back into your life. Do they deserve to be there? Okay, so you need to empower yourself, Libra. You need to have that clarity, and you will be able to find that the sun can be a part of your energies and your life once again, so that you can find that happiness that perhaps has been missing since things have shifted between you and a particular person. You can find love again. You can find the right love. And you've got Archangel Gabriel as well as Archangel Raguel here to help you on that journey. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Hopefully whatever part of this made sense for you helps you out. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.